Thompson was a legend of independent journalism. He was described as a thin, reedy type of man, known for having a proclivity for wearing armor trench coats that were several sizes too large. He had no visible cyberware, but would use a minicam mount on his head when reporting, effectively giving him a direct feed to whatever network he was live streaming for. While he works under the name Thompson, his real appellation appears to be Dr. Halman Thompson. He previously worked as a war correspondent for WNS and reported on the Central American War, where he is quoted as saying, "I like lead. Lots of lead." His participation seemed to have left him with a penchant for heavy weaponry. Thompson had been a close friend of Johnny Silverhand for many years, presumably since the Central American conflict. He has saved Silverhand's life on more than one occasion and played a pivotal role in two of the most important events in the 2077 timeline. In 2013, when Silverhand and his girlfriend, Alt Cunningham, were ambushed by Arasaka mercenaries, Silverhand would be shot at point-blank range with a Walther firearm and left for dead in a deserted alleyway. Thompson would come to his aid by activating his own trauma team card. Shortly afterwards, as he, Rogue, Santiago and Silverhand planned Alt's rescue, Thompson leveraged his connections on the streets, contacting several fixers to spread the word that there would be a concert held by Johnny Silverhand just outside of Arasaka Towers. After a few hours, the word was all over Night City that Samurai would be the leading act, and the alcohol was free. It was also revealed that Thompson shared Silverhand's hatred for Arasaka, whom he suspects had his wife murdered. Thompson would tell Silverhand, "I want Arasaka. I want them bad. I'll put anyone and anything on the line to get them, even myself. If I have to broadcast this story from the grave, I'll do it. They're mine. You get in my way, you're flatlined." Eventually, Silverhand, Rogue and Thompson would find Toshiro, the Arasaka corpo responsible for using Soulkiller on Alt. "Well, well, well," says Thompson, striding across the wrecked room towards the corpo. "What do we have here? Looks like kidnapping and maybe murder. They're going to put you away for a long, long time, Toshiro-chan." He finally had the story he needed to expose Arasaka. Despite this evidence of Arasaka's crimes, it is actually unknown what Thompson did with those live recordings. He was told to stop recording when Silverhand executed Toshiro. During the Fourth Corporate War on August 20th, 2023, Silverhand would invite Thompson to join Team Alpha alongside Rogue, Shaitan and Spider Murphy to be part of Militech's attack on Arasaka Towers. "Well, well, almost like old times there, Johnny." Thompson ran the diagnostics on his FN roll one last time. Camouflage green combat armor sat next to him, his camera already chipped into the helmet's control port. It was time to pay back Arasaka. Prior to Johnny Silverhand taking on Adam Smasher, Thompson was crippled during the firefight in the Arasaka computer lab. Despite serious wounds, he was rescued by Rogue and Spider Murphy. Given that in 2077, Thompson has written for the Night City Inquirer, as evidenced by his essay on the condition and state of Night City society, he is still around and could prove a valuable asset to someone wanting to settle an old score. Thank you for chipping in.